For question 3 of assessment, we have a certain Mr. Tan who invested $25,000, part of it in a structured deposit account, part of it in bonds, and part of it in a mutual fund. We are given some information on how he divided up his investments, and we are required to find the amount that he invested in each category. Since we want to find the amount he invested in each category, that's going to help us to define our variables. We let X be the amount of money invested in the structured deposit account, Y be the amount invested in bonds, and Z be the amount invested in the mutual fund. Since there are 3 variables, we need to form 3 equations. So the first equation comes from the fact that he invested $25,000 in total. That gives us X plus Y plus Z equals to 25,000. The next piece of information, that he invested $6,600 more in the bonds than the mutual fund. That will allow us to form the equation Y minus Z equals to 6,600. And then the last piece of information, that he actually received a total of $1,580 in simple interest from the 3 investments after 1 year. Structured deposit account paid an interest of 6% annually, bonds paid 7%, and mutual fund paid 8% annually. So that means that the amount of interest that he's receiving from the structured deposit account would be 0.06x. The amount that he received from the bonds will be 0.07y, and the amount of interest from mutual funds will be 0.08z. And if you were to sum them all up, that gives us the third equation of 0.06x plus 0.07y plus 0.08z equals to 1,580. Using GC, we find our values of x, y, and z to the nearest whole numbers. And so that means that the amount invested in structured deposit account is 17,467, amount invested in bond is 7,067, and the amount he invested in mutual fund is $467. And all these were rounded up to the nearest dollars. In this question, there are some finances and investments involved. If you're interested, I would strongly encourage you to go and Google for what are structured deposit accounts, what are bonds, what are mutual funds, because I think that you'll find them pretty useful in the future.